You are right. I was not here yesterday, guys. I was driving. Always use protection. Except when you shouldn't. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna be here. I feel like I don't even know you guys anymore. Like an out of focus version of what should be reality. Well, sorry, Macbeth. Sorry you're not feeling well again. What has been going on, man? We need to figure that out. And whatever it is, we need to stop doing it. So that you stop getting sick, man. Tired of seeing you sick. But yeah, guys, I'm sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I was driving back up from Southern California. I went outside, guys. I went outside and actually rode my bike outside for a day. It was lovely. But unfortunately, I'm still just as pale as I was previous. So, I guess I'm just screwed either way. But anyway, guys. Oh, here, guys. I'm going to post this. One of my friends just put up her first song on Spotify. And that's what we're listening to right now. Honestly, pretty damn good for her first song ever. Honestly, not bad. But anyway, if you're wondering, I'm trying to support it. Throw her some views or some downloads and stuff if you can. But yeah, super cool. But is she one single? Yes to the second one. She's extremely hot. A 10 out of 10, actually, I would say. But she's not single. But yeah, my friend Lou. She opened to some home wrecking. You know what? She is a kind of a free spirit, I will say. You really can't nail her down to any specific thing. Oh man, hey, if you knew her, she'd be laughing her. If you knew her, she'd be laughing her ass off at those. Someone, that's enough. I'm not saying that things happen when you're in Russia on the top of random mountains, but I'm not saying things don't happen as well. Yeah, this is my friend who I did my mountain climb with. Oh, now we got to switch, guys. Quick, before I get banned. Shower time. All right, man. Hey, thanks for the raid, dude. Hope you had a good weekend. I'm having trouble. It feels like a Monday. I'm having trouble. Let's just get rolling. What do you say we just stop trying to hit me and hit me? I think that's what we're gonna do. We still have one more week of Tour de Zwift, right? I guess we'll just do that. That sounds like something fun to do. All right, we're good. Everything's good, I think. Okay. Okay. Oh, let's not be dumb and pull up my multi-chat today. I know. Don't acknowledge YouTube, but let's be real. We care. We might pretend we don't care. We do. Oh. Look at that, guys. I've been losing way too much weight to the point where you can see right through me. Oh, that's crazy. This color is king. That's kind of crazy. I need to light my room again very bad. Yeah, guys, I had a fun time. It was about 60 miles with roll in and roll out of the start line. 58 miles total for the ride. I felt kind of shorted on the 100K, but honestly, it was good. But yeah, went down, rode with some friends, some family. And yeah, it was nice. Nice to get outside. You know what it's nice to experience, guys? How much easier it is to ride outside. It is so easy. to ride outside. Minus, of course, the potential of crashing. But overall, it's just crazy. It's just crazy when you ride inside like 99.987.239969 repeated. You forget. But I'll tell you what, it was good. It was good, good, good. And I really enjoyed it. You know what it really showed? That I still got some chops. My chops are still there. I just need to refine them still a little bit more. But I'll tell you what, guys, for the ride that it was, like, even if you're just cruising zone 1, like, 4 hours in the saddle is still 4 hours in the saddle, right? So it's like, you're gonna be, you know, a bit stiff, a bit sore. But I was not. I've never had that before. Even when I go easy for 4 hours, I usually have, you know, feel a bit achy, a bit sore. Just mostly just like the joints are a little like lacking lubrication. But yeah, not this weekend. It was kind of surreal. It actually made me start to question, is this like how normal people feel when they do things? Like, and like they do a normal activity and this is how they feel when they're recovering? They don't go through all of the, my legs won't straighten. Oh my God, I can't stand up. If so, screw all of you. All of you suck. Because, oh my God, what a difference it freaking makes. It's literally a different world when you get to actually recover from something. Back from Las Vegas on Thursday night. Nice, man. Yeah, I was out of town all weekend.
If you want to know the secret of being, you will come with us.
Mr. Clown Prince, how are you today? Hey guys, hello, hello. You don't suck, you just took a little. You are such a giver, Pain. I appreciate that so much. A selfless giver is what you are. They're rare these days. What's up, Clown Prince? Hey guys, yeah, I was just talking about my weekend stalling a little bit. It really feels like a Monday since I wasn't online yesterday. But I was driving back up from Southern California. I did the Tour de Palm Springs. I did the 58 mile, which is, I guess, what they were calling the 100K. I felt a bit cheated, but you know, race 5 minutes after waking up hurts, ran out of power. Mr. Cloud Prince, you freaking insane, oh man. I'm like thinking, the first 5 minutes of me waking up is literally just me wrapping my head around that I have to deal with the rest of the day. Like, I haven't even technically I haven't even started the day yet, man. I can't imagine jumping up and racing. Oh my God, y'all are crazy. But yeah, it was fun. So just now that we have some more family in here, welcome in, guys. Hope you're well. But yeah, it was a weird experience, guys. And Clown Prince, you might be able to actually relate to this because you deal with muscle issues as well. I had a ride where I had no consequences of the ride at all. As weird as that, now let me clarify what I mean by that. Even an easy ride, right, guys? I think most people here have put in a lot of time, even zone 1, zone 2, for like 3-4 hours plus on the bike, especially when you're used to riding inside. You know, even if that doesn't like build up a lot of fatigue in your body, right? You're still gonna be like feeling certain things, or I'm usually feeling certain like, oh, my knees are a bit stiff. Or, oh, it takes me a second to stand up, you know, because I'm not used to being, you know, in a extended position. But I had like zero of that. Like, I felt like I did the ride and I was a little bit, you know, tired from the day, but like nothing else. Like, it was the weirdest thing that's literally one of the weirdest things I've ever experienced. Like, actually, like, my body was able to incorporate the entire like event. It was weird. I don't know how to describe it. Other than anytime I do anything, I suffer physical consequences, and that didn't happen on this ride. And it was just the weirdest thing. And this is what really like cued me to it. So what happened, guys, is I finished the event, and we were kind of like walking back to our car, getting the bikes, you know, back on the rack and locked up, and then we were gonna go grab some breakfast or some lunch, I guess, not breakfast. We were gonna go grab some lunch. And the walk back to the car, the walk back to the the cafe, and then sitting there for an hour eating, and then standing up, like literally felt like I hadn't been on a ride. Literally the first time I think I've ever experienced that, other than if I'm doing like an hour of zone 1. But never if I'm like doing something more than that. Oh man, hold on guys, the sun's come up. And yes, even a day outside gave me 0 pigmentation. I'm still have lack pigment of any kind. No sunburn. Dude, Clown Prince, I don't know what happened, man. It was very weird. It was like 85 degrees, but had like 0 UV index. Literal 0 UV index. Perfect for someone like me. But it was really good. It was just a very encouraging event. You know what I mean? Very encouraging feeling. After all the consequences of my riding recently. Having just something a little more confidence building was a very, very nice experience for the mind. But yeah. Fun time. Another fun thing, guys. Like, it's absolute crazy. But riding with thousands of people is super fun.
I love you, Pookie.
It's crazy, but it's... Hey, Pimp, what's up, man? Good morning. Oh, man. But it still feels like a Monday. I still feel just generally like I've been in the car all day yesterday. That was probably the hardest part of the entire thing. Of the entire weekend, the hardest part was the drive back and being in the car for freaking 8 hours. Oh my god, it's gone. Guys, hold on. Oh, I don't have I threw the rest away. But this little baggie here, no, it's not drugs, contained what used to be the bearing replacement kit to my Asiomas, which I put in last night. And oh my god, the clicking is gone. Oh, it's so nice. Oh man, it was the bearings were pretty grindy when I took them out. I took it off, I was giving them a nice spin and just listened to the gravel. And now they're just like freaking butter. Basically, that's like another 10 free watts, right guys? So my FDP should be 10 watts higher now with the new bearings, right? 100x, yeah, okay, I like that. Yeah, I shorted myself a 0. But anyway, yeah, yesterday was like the first real time. There's been a couple times, but like that was like one of those encouraging moments where I'm like, hey, you know, I might be able to get some of this freaking fitness back. Like just a small break in the clouds, you know, that I can get my OG fitness back. We'll see. I'm still on my my hydration. I mean, sorry, I can't say. I'm still on my consumption of H2O grind, which has been really nice. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I forgot, guys. I'm a bad streamer. Oh my god, my system's so quiet now. I didn't realize how much sound was in my pedals until I, yeah. Alrighty, guys. We'll see how I'm feeling after this. This one has like almost 300 meters of climbing, but it's a shorter course. So I'm thinking we might try to do a couple routes today. We'll see. Nope, nope. Different position though. I was on my gravel bike over the weekend. All of my bikes, or most of the bikes I ride on a regular basis, are in the same position. Like I've set them up to have the exact same rider position. But my Lauf is so much more relaxed than my my other bikes, which was really, really nice. I forgot to put my good saddle on it though. It was an okay saddle. I had a road saddle on it that I threw on because I was swapping some stuff around. But it's an okay saddle. It's just not very light, which I guess doesn't really matter. Ugh. So, guys, anybody watch the Super Bowl? Should I not talk about it? So much drama around it. And you know what I got from the game? This is all I picked up from it. That was an absolute shit game to watch. So boring. Like, just as a athletic, viewer thing, it was such a boring such a boring game. I bet a lot of people kind of thought that. Just bleh. There was literally no excitement until like near the end of the game, and by that point, like, I didn't even care. Didn't care to like watch it. Felt very, very but I'm not a big football fan anyway. So I think it would have to be like a really good game just for me to really be like super engaged. Like, the only football I'll watch is like the Super Bowl. Yes. Did you watch it too, Macbeth? Yeah, man. Be interesting to have a peek into the internals of the NFL commission and stuff and see kind of how it went for them. Is my heart rate broken? I think my heart rate strap's tweaking out. Record viewers, and that's all they care about? Yeah. Yeah, man. Well, they tried to bring in a whole new demographic of viewers. I wonder if that actually did well for them. All the food on Sunday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, that's the best. That's the best part of any Super Bowl party, I think, is the food. It was really nice. The group that we were, the friends that we were staying with, are vegetarian, and a lot of the leftovers were like wings and things. So we got to like load up all these leftovers for the drive home the next day. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so freaking nice. Just freaking smashing wings all the way home. Justin Timberlake. I find that absolutely hilarious. I think I understand why, but I personally find it hilarious. Because to me, the politics or whatever behind the controversy, it's just like, doesn't make much sense to me, or it doesn't matter to me. Like, I get up, just doing a oh man. Takes me back to my childhood when my family was broke. At my core, I have a bit of ghetto in me, and I hope that never leaves. But I'll tell you what, it builds perspective later in life. Biodegradable, yeah. They're natural, right? Completely natural. When you lived in the hood, people would do that, just throw this foam container out the window with the chicken wing bones in the front of your house. Yeah, man. There was a while my brother and I would be up in Oakland a lot. We were doing a We were building a track car, and we were up in freaking Oakland a lot. And there was always like a crazy story that happened, or like a crazy thing that happened every single time we were there. Hey, Perp, what's up, man? Hey, dude, I got you on Lurk. I'll come chill when I'm done streaming, man, but I'm back in town and back on Twitch. And so are you, which is freaking sick, dude. I'm so stoked to see you streaming again. No worries, yeah. I'll be around when I can, you know. But it's just cool to see you on the grind again. How was your weekend? But Pimp, I have this one memory of we pulled up next to the shop we were working out of, and there was just someone on the block just shoveling just crap tons of trash just right onto the curb. You know what the most crazy thing was? And honestly kind of impressive? How much trash was actually in their vehicle was kind of what amazed me the most. It's like the first time you ever see like a clown car and people getting out of the clown car. It was like that exact same experience, dude. It was so funny. Thank you, Nicolo. It was so funny. It was like honestly impressive. The amount of trash. Thank you, Cole. Peter, hi. Jesus. Jesus loves you, sir. I mean, Jeebus. Sorry. Wrong dude. How you doing, Peter? Yeah, you're happy to be back. You're grinding on your Black Desert. I've never seen that game before. Never seen that one. So I'll check out. I saw some of the gameplay when I clicked into it this morning. Yeah, never had heard of that one before. There are threats online in there. Bro, I know. That's just crazy stuff. That's just crazy, crazy stuff. Guys, look, my heart rate is broken today. No, we're just warming up slow. Don't worry, guys. We'll be back at our normal zones in another 20 minutes. But it's very weird right now. They were high as fuck. Probably. But it was just the complete, like, disregard. Like, they didn't care who saw. They weren't, like, looking around. They were just like, this is what we do. Just crazy. Scared to buy a bigger vehicle because his... You know what? Respect, though, Clown Prince. Given respect where it's due, at least they acknowledge that they got a problem and are doing what they can to limit its impact. That's at least the first steps, right? That's at least the first couple steps of the whole thing. Make room for the... Seriously, man. Get rid of the trash. You gotta have room. It's been on PC for 10 years. Xbox and PS for like 8. Haven't played for a couple years. Big MMORPG with PvE and PvP, life, skills, bosses, monsters. Lots of stuff. Killing monsters at the moment. Yesterday ran a few dungeons and went sailing. You can sail, nice. Is there fishing though? That is the true test of an MMO. Is there fishing? Yeah, it's cool. Is it still pretty popular, like, as an MMO? And how is the storyline progression? I'll be real, I've kind of been stagnant in my gaming right now. Haven't really found anything that I've been enjoying too much. Fishing, good. Okay. It passes. It at least gets a passing grade. Best MMO out, really? Wow. I'd have to look at it. Guys, did we actually get good recovery over the weekend? Or are we just tired so our heart rate doesn't give a crap today? Progression easy if you start on seasonal. Gear enhancing can be rough. Gives you a lot of gear free. Any biking, yeah. Can we hook up our trainer to it? Good question. Thank you, Ben. Can we actually hook up the trainer? If that isn't my community. Oh my god. It's actually funny. You can... thank you, Pimp. One of the coolest mods of any game is the bike mod for GTA 5. The bike mod for GTA 5. A lot of people might not know this, but GTA 5 is actually the best cycling simulator that's out there. The most realistic as well. Who would have known? No bikes, horses and wagons. That'd be sick if you could hook up find a way to map a trainer to like your horse riding or something. But yeah, guys, I did like a 10-mile stretch of the ride over the weekend. I did about a 10-mile stretch at what to me felt like tempo. Only to find out I normalized like 200 watts for that stretch, which was mind-boggling to me. And just made me really realize how much easier it is riding outside. Minus the cars. And the dum-dums, of course. You still want to be able to play Mario Kart using Zwift Ride as the controller. High speed to wattage. D-pad for direction controls. ABYZ for things like throwing turtle shells. It would be really cool if it weren't for Nintendo being just the evilest company. Thank you, Blitzen. It might be a thing. Missed opportunity for sure. Though we can't say that Zwift isn't kind of moving in that direction. Have you seen them doing their test events with the power-ups and the speed boosts and everything? Thank you, Buchanan. Deadmau5 used his DJ kit to play Elden Ring. I've seen people do it on like saxophone as well, where they'll hook up like a digital instrument, like a digital saxophone or a digital clarinet, and play their way through the game. Crazy. Dr. Dude. Oh, so that's a thing, yep. I wish I was smart enough to screw around with that. Luckily, I'm smart enough to find smart people, but I'm not smart enough myself. Welcome back, Bren. Roland Aerophone. Oh, okay. So like a mock woodwind.
It's amazing. 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 Amazing.
Amazing. Oh.
Amazing. Amazing.
Also amazing that this man
Isn't that an amazing update?
is
Isn't that
back.
Amazing. Amazing.
I just like to shout that out, guys.
Amazing. 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 Amazing.
It feels so nice.
Amazing. Amazing.
To know that BK is back.
Amazing. Amazing.
To his streaming.
Amazing. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Nintendo and Zwift both are closed ecosystems. Yeah, I know. That's the thing, Scott. It's like, you know that Nintendo would never allow that. I mean, they already freaking get people banned for streaming certain games. When is enough is the real question. I think The fact that there's just a sucker born every day, as sad as it is to think, I think that Nintendo will be able to get away with it forever. Played Russ was going door to door asking for a bicycle. Are there actually bicycles on Rust? That is definitely not a game I could get into. That is one of the the sweatiest games I think that I've ever seen. I really don't think it gets much more sweaty than frickin' Rust. Those people dedicate the most insane amount of time to that game. It's absolutely insane. Hey Shuva, how are you? Hello. I am back. And you are too, which is good. How you doing, man? They have bikes in Rust game, just no controls for it from the trainer. Now that is a game though I could see you sorting certain mapping to. Thank you, Chin. You try to bring comedy to it. Oh man. I appreciate people like that. Because in all honesty, it's one of it is a very conducive game for role-playing. I know people really dive deep into the role-playing side of it. Mad Zwift to a Guitar Hero axe. Back indeed. Hotel life is over. That's nice. You feel like you're a little less in the world of flux. Looking for motivation. Sorry, not the most motivation here. But we can blab. We'll blab a bit. Hopefully distract you enough that it confuses you to the point where you just naturally set up your bike without thinking. And before you have time to react, oh no, the bike's set up. Guess I got a ride. That's my major strat. Is I get you guys so off the topic of, wanting to ride that you just naturally set it up without even realizing. Though I haven't seen too many people using the GTA 5 bike mod more than a couple times. Going back to that, I wonder if it's absolutely just crap. It's a cool concept, to actually do it. It would be really sick to see one of our communities get into one of the role-playing scenes as a cyclist. That would actually be pretty cool. I think that would actually be a good niche. I think that it might actually be popular. You'd be a novelty in the role-playing world. We all role-play psych. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, man. We're literally, hey, thanks, Jacobs. We're literally have been training for this ever since we got our first bike. Expensive hardware, niche clothing, yep. Role-playing the pros, man. We're just role-playing the Conti riders. Though poorly. Pretend we love it. Exactly. You get it. You guys, you get it. That's the best thing about you guys. I don't really have to explain the jokes. Getting tight. Guys, I don't know if you saw the new Black Bibs stuff is coming out. And I'm not even affiliated with them anymore, guys. So you can actually trust me. But I did a irresponsible purchase over the weekend when I saw the... Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Adrian! I had to get the Phil Gaiman, or Gaiman kit. Speaking of role-playing, I will be role-playing Phil Gaiman, minus 200 watts a leg. Nope, not sponsored. Not sponsored. Thank you, Kevin. Exactly, Clown Prince. I want it all. Actually, back in the day, I ordered one of those Pro Scene helmets from POC. They're like extremely Arrow Road. Thank you. Thank you, Marky. The most ugly. Oh, what the heck? What was that? Oh, we'll never know. What the hell? There was like one of those flying cars hovering over our head. Oh, well. Do a sprint. Sorry, this is not Keo stream. Keo is no longer a Zwift streamer, though, unfortunately. I'm not saying it's my job, but someone needs to pick up the sprint mantle. Opie, thank you. I don't know, man. I definitely haven't seen him stream recently. Hopefully he's staying fit. I know he had some injury for a while. Then he was like winning at life. Bought a house. Like actually investing in the real world a little bit more. New mini ramp test. Yeah, I think he reached the breaking point, Frank. Frank, I couldn't help myself. I had to order the Phil Gaiman kit. I literally didn't have a choice. I had to. Me too, Clown Prince. Guys, do you guys remember Keo's first stream? Let's reminisce a little bit, guys. Do y'all remember Keo's first stream? Oh, man. The real world sucks ass. I know, right? Well, it's time for that.
That man is a muscle with a heart.
Thank you, Scott, for the
attached to
follow.
it,
We did it, guys.
basically.
We got him.
Holy cow.
Let's go. We got him. The scam is working. Way to go, nerds. Frickin' nerds. Thank you, Travels. I mean, if we're real, guys, people into sports are actually some of the biggest nerds there are. Like, just look at the professional football world. Literally some of the biggest nerds on the planet. The pro cycling commentators. Literally some of the biggest nerds on the planet. I think they pretend or try to, try to hide that from the communities. No, it doesn't work. Literal peak nerdage. Animes these days, I hope so, Pimp. That's the only excuse that he's allowed. The only excuse that we're gonna give Keo is he's gone full Panamise like he should have all along. Armchair quarterbacks. For real. But what they do is they just literally memorize the craziest amount of stats. It's actually crazy. These people literally know what these athletes had for dinner the night before. They're that nerdy. Or really good, yeah. So it's nerd by the transitive property. They actually just have a really good earpiece. They actually have a team of nerds. Guys, have you seen Ready Player One? They literally have a team of nerds in their ear, just making sure they have all of the numbers right away. The nomenclature. Back when BBC had MotoGP rights, the presenters got a 40-page brief before each race. I mean, it is kind of crazy. the level of statistics that they run. Especially like, yeah, for like MotoGP is one good example, F1, basically where the big money is, right? At the top. It's just crazy. When you were younger, to hide that you were a nerd, you played football and wrestling. Pretended to not know how many bits were in a byte. Yeah, who would know that? Who would know that? No, see, in my school, there was a perfect sport for those people who are indecisive, whether they were a nerd or a jock, and that was water polo. How many bites are in a chomp? Don't worry, Brendan, for you, I'll never chomp. So the answer is 0. As I don't want to speak ahead of time, but I think I might have hit another plateau, but in a good way, because we just hit it, you know what I mean? We haven't been riding on it for a bit, but I think we took one step up the ladder over the last week. I mean, it helps that we're like 5 pounds below our normal body weight, but I don't know. Something has clicked a little bit, so hopefully it's a good sign. Aggie, hey Aggie, how are you? How was your weekend, man? AFK, promises. All right, man. Sorry, I should have prefaced that. Well, unless you're into it. But yeah, it's always such a pleasant thing, guys. Getting that perspective reset by doing a good outdoor ride with tons of people. You had the cold winter. 78 Fahrenheit was tough. Oh, man. Hey, B Riz, what's up? What's up, Riz? How are you, man? We're learning, at least today. We're not neglecting the estranged stepchild, aka YouTube. You have a good weekend? Got home from work? Nice, man. Do you run 24-hour or 48-hour shifts? What's the schedule like for your guys? '48s, yeah. And I'll be real. When I saw a lot of the departments switching to that type of system, it seemed like a really good move. Right on, Riz. Yeah, for sure. As weird as it felt as like as the child of a guy who ran in a schedule of 48, 2 days on, 4 days off, basically. Hey, what's up? It felt like there was actually a lot more home time overall. Especially if you can sleep through the night. Sleep. So undervalued, I swear to God. I've been having such a mixed bag when it comes to sleep over the last few months. Where like 75% of the time I'm sleeping really well. But then that other quarter of the time, I'm like mixed into like my old habits of sleeping. And it kind of creates this like weird like perspective where I'm very much appreciating a good night's sleep. But I'm afraid that when I start just sleeping good all the time, we need these random days of negative and bad experiences sleeping just to remind you of the good. Isn't that how it works? Home with the small kids. Yeah, for real. For me, it felt like I saw my dad a lot more when he switched to that schedule. Even though it was the same amount. The thing is, and this is where it really was beneficial, you didn't have to wait for a whole cycle to get your 4-day. Like the older systems. So like, you know, you could actually make plans like to like do things, like to do small trips or to see more activities of your kids' activities. It just seemed like more of a natural thing. And then you do a couple trades and there you have you have a full over a week off. You know, just a couple strategic trades. And then boom, you can like, you know, spend a week away doing something. My day job, video editing, videography, social media promotion. Hey, doing trades, just use sick leave. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm actually looking to start a couple new businesses with a friend of mine right now. We're working on a couple, literally 2 new media companies. And I'm very, very excited at the potential. This chick who's a friend of mine from literal grade school. I've known her since I was 7 years old. She has so many connections to random people that just like are insane in the video and editing world. And she's like randomly reached out to me. It's like, hey, you actually know what you're doing. And I know who to talk to about it. Let's start something. But I'm actually building a sales pitch right now to present hopefully in the next 2 weeks to a bunch of companies that are interested in maybe hiring us in-house, which would mean a more stable income. Basically, they pay us a retainer plus salary. And yeah, it looks good. My next stunt double appearance. You know, I was looking into a lot of AI apps recently. Might actually be pretty soon. Video and design jobs a bit, Riz. What it's doing is it's creating a bit of a dichotomy, actually. You have this world where it's easier to get into the world of video and editing because of a lot of these tools that are developing, but it also is having the exact opposite effect in other ways. What it is doing is it's eliminating the core learning process behind a lot of the systems of video editing and videography. You don't have to understand a lot of the tools anymore because AI will just do it for you. Well, it's great until AI doesn't do it for you and you actually have to go in and edit it yourself. And so you're having this ease of entry, but then you hit this insane wall very quickly. But here's another thing. If you've been in the industry a while, you understand the core mechanics behind videography, lighting, exposure, you know, framing. you know, all that stuff, all of the minutia, I guess you could say, you already know how to do it, then AI is an amazing tool because you can use it alongside the knowledge. So it's like a very weird time in the video editing and media space. Certain jobs are going completely obsolete, like stock photo video, basically not a thing anymore. But it's really highlighting the people in the industry who have true creativity, who can take the tool and use it for what it's meant for, as opposed to relying on it as like a be-all end-all. And a lot of new people upcoming in the industry are just saying, oh, we'll just deal with it with AI. Well, what if you can't? Or what if it's so expensive to do so that like you should have just learned how to you know, do the manipulation yourself from the beginning, and then you have that tool in your toolkit. It can, but it can also really add to creativity in a lot of ways. But it's this place where it's a very like subjective, like personal experience on whether that is on one side or the other.
If you want to know the secret of being,
It's making people
you will
who are
come with
very
us.
understanding of how the industry works, they're exploding now with these tools. You know, it reduces time, it increases efficiency. Hi, Schneiders. Hey, man. Schneiders, thank you for the raid. Hi, guys. How y'all doing today? Sorry, I've been out of town since Friday. So, just kind of getting back in the swing of things again. Had a great ride down south at the Tour to Palm Springs. Awesome. Yeah, Schneider's is one of our German reps for this beautiful game of Zwift. Oh no, I just barely was out of draft. Dang it. Oh, that literal 1 second poor decision of not continuing power right there. Screwed me. Have an old Nikon DSLR, nice, man. Oh, and you're learning DaVinci. Oh, hit me up if you have any questions. I've been using Resolve since 14. A coffee guy. I know, I'm almost disastrous. Got a Black Magic camera. Oh, damn, they came with Resolve Pro, nice. I love Black Magic. I love their company. Oh, no creak in the pedal, boys. It's a lovely, lovely day. I finally swapped out my Asioma bearings. It is literally like going from riding on wet sand to riding in butter again. Blackmagic is such a great company. What they give you for the price is just like wild. It reminds me of old school Red. Now Red is basically an expensive name. They didn't always used to be. They're like those China carbon companies that are wrecking the industry right now at low prices. Which Asioma? I have the Asioma Duo, the Look version, the OG version. I've had them for 5 years. And finally replaced the bearings. Probably should have done it earlier, but I was too lazy. Do a record on your Zwift ride. You have a cork on your road bike. Oh yeah, throw some pedals on there too. But on Zwift, you got the cork and the trainer power, right? Unless you don't ride your road bike on your trainer. Thank you, Malcolm. You've had them for a few years. Same bearings yet? Yeah. I remember... Oh, you got a Zwift ride. Okay. Yeah. So you'll need pedals or something like that. I would not swap out the crank. Personally. Thank you, Simmons. But... yeah, even just the Unos.
I love you, Pookie.
Party, I think. I don't know if I can call you that anymore. I feel like that's inappropriate. What should we call you? Should I just call you Paul for now? I'm just confused. I'm very confused. Actually, I questioned everything this morning. I questioned a lot of things. Not just around, like, you, but literally around, like, life and existentialism and, like, what is everything going on in the world. Thank you, Flight. Give it time. But you did it, man. It's been time coming. But for the kiddos, right? I'm assuming it was for Kilometers for Kiddos. Because no sane human would have done it for anything else than charity that goes to kids. That is the only excuse we're given. Sadly not. Now I don't even know you even more. Oh, I am so confused on so many things now. You can donate if I want. The donate to bring the beard back, is that a thing? Is this all just a huge marketing strategy? If so, mega props. Because, oh my god, it's gonna work so well. Sure, we'll go with that. Oh, man. Well, Barty, either way, you're still on the upper end of that handsome individuals in this community. Gotta go stop by channel sometime. I'll try, man. I shall try. And guys, if you don't follow Riz, definitely show him some love. Riz, before you go, real quick, have you been only on YouTube again? Or are you doing both? Oh my god. Slacked on Twitch, okay. Then I'll keep an eye out. Over on the tubes. Might hit it up again. Dual streaming, man, is the way. But mainly on YouTube. Nice, man. Probably a good decision. Which is just slowly barbecuing itself from the inside out. Every dollar is a day not shaving. Oh, wait, no, that's the backwards. You're trying to earn money. Oh, day not shaving, never mind, I got it. I'm dumb. I'm dumb, exactly what you said. Nobody, everybody forget what I just said. Well, Barty, as I was saying earlier, it's always good to see my OG family getting back in the game. But, as I'm sure you know, it is go time for Vattern. This is peak training time for Vatternrunden. If you're not starting now, you're going to be having a heck of a time, that's for sure. Unless you're just superhuman. Oh, guys, also, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this back on. Guys, this is a song a friend of mine just produced. And it's pretty damn good for a single and for her first public launch. So I'm doing my part, getting the word out for her. Guys, this is where AI is taking us. This chick has no mastering experience, no experience in the world of music production. But thanks to AI, this is the type of music you can actually expect with people with a bit of creativity to back it. It's kind of enforces what I was saying about the world of video editing. It's like people who have the skills and the creativity, AI can literally turn you up to 11 in a lot of ways. Yay! Hopefully at the end of next week, guys, we get to get off this freaking bike. Be done with this dumb specialized venge. Yep, well, the heart eventually returned back to its normal state, but we had a lovely 20 to 30 minutes of looking like I was way fitter than I am, which was satisfying at least. But I'm not gonna lie, I went into this listening to this song with different expectations than what I got out of it from the reality of it. I was thoroughly impressed by this. Thank you, Schneiders. Thanks again for the raid, man. This is a, I'll be real, this is not a bad route considering how Tour de Zwift has been recently. All right. And here's a playlist we haven't had in a while. Oh, damn. Benjamin, thank you. Well, that blew up our little pack that we had going. Well, I'm having a taste of my old fitness again, guys. It's very exciting, but it's definitely not back yet. Darn, nobody got my wheel. I've been split off from everyone. Get their arm around me. Guys, I think I might just go back to outdoor riding. It's so much easier. I need to sign up for the C route right now. Oh, the C route's on a new map, on a different map. Yeah, we get a late join. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm not okay with it though, that's for sure. Thank you, right up. Come on, Nomden. Come on, boy. Let's do this, you and me. You and me. Me this way. Oh man, I love Zach Brown. Freaking love their band's music. Bank to the bank. Hey, Cap. Good to see ya. Oh, hi. Hi, pay attention to me too, please. My self-worth is, hinging on it. Good to see you, man. Well, what's the race? Thank you, Sally. Sally. Where did Nomden come from and why is he now not on my wheel? Ooh. Oh, Cap, you're racing too? With or against? Thank you, Colette. With or against? Uh-oh. Oh, you weren't here the other day. We had Deadpool come in. Very, very happy with his performance. Yeah. I was a little like, oh, if only you guys had come in on the same day. That would have been so funny. That would have been so funny. Content-wise. You know, as a neutral observer, it would have been great. What's the course tomorrow? And Pimp, when did you start doing ladder races? Seems like the new thing. A lot of people really loving the ladder racing. Just last week. It got you hooked? Maybe I'll have to give it a go. Join a ladder team. Nice. Well, hell yeah. I might have more time open for racing in the near future, so I might consider jumping on some of those events. I'm a lot of ladders at work. Of course. Of course. You can expect a raise in 3 to 6 weeks. Bankers and lawyers are showing. Ain't that the truth? Dark weather. Thank you for the ride on. Oh, we finished too quick, guys. We made a mistake. Poor calculation. Now we might actually have to do the whole sea route. Whoopsies. Olaf, thank you. Centaurs. Honest question, guys. If a centaur were to wear pants, what would that look like? What would centaur pants look like? Fashion, that is for a fact. But would it cover all 4 of their legs? Or would it just cover their back legs? Also, serious question. If you had a centaur giraffe, would they have a really long neck? Or would the human part have a very long torso? Another very serious question. So if you guys wouldn't mind thinking about that for a while before just instantly putting it in chat. Yay! We did it. Congrats to everyone here. We're definitely gonna use the cooldown and do a late join. But basically, would a centaur giraffe have a huge torso, or would their neck be very long? Because technically the whole torso of the human is the neck of the giraffe, right? So like, wouldn't it be their torso that gets extended? Oh man, I know. Fruit stripe gum that sat out in the sun for a week. Yeah, that's basically this kit Would the tongue be the same length? Now we're getting into the serious questions. I think the tongue would have to scale with the giraffage, right? So the tongue would definitely be an added feature. But careful. There's a lot of anthropomorphically confused humans out there these days. We can't have it be too sexy. Like, we have to start limiting that, guys. It's for the good of our society. Soon, humans will no longer be attracted to other humans. I'm calling it now. Hear those big words. Guys, don't worry, I have a script up. You think I actually come up with this shit on the fly? Come on. You think too highly of me. That'll be the actual sign of, like, the progression of AI is when you go back to my old VODs and you see how my personality changes as the AI models advance. This is it. This is it. This is it. What's up, LePage? I had no idea what to put as my title today, so, you know, we came up with something. LePage, I did my first outdoor ride in a very long time, like a good long outdoor ride. Man, outdoor is so much easier. It is so much easier. Zwift sucks. I think I'm gonna be an outdoor rider again. It's happening. Thank you, General. So much easier, especially when riding in a group. Oh, man. I know. Unpopular. Hot take. I know. Free speed. It is fun to realize how you get good at riding indoor and then outdoor just is so much easier. How goes the training for you, LePage? I'm going to start planning all of my travel arrangements this next week. Luckily, I could afford to, I think I told you, we're going to be doing a camper because there's a couple campgrounds around that basically are like right next to the start line that will just like, they'll find a spot for you. But it's going to be tough. I'm probably going to fly there directly from Sweden after Vättern, fly directly into Oklahoma, and then drive up from there. It is going to be a hell of a 2 weeks. I am actually kind of concerned at how well Unbound will go after Vättern. Coming along, you got Valley of Tears, 70.3 Dallas, and the Rattlesnake Gravel 100 in March. Then 7-hour training rides. Well, when you start doing the endurance rides, man, let me know. I'll need some motivation. We could do some group rides or something. But I'm starting to feel encouraged. I'm starting to feel encouraged about the whole thing. I did like a 98K ride on Saturday. Very low power. I think I normalized like 130 watts. But oh my God, it was so encouraging. You got a room at the Knights Inn. How close is it? Is it in one of the outlying towns? That won't be too bad. You know, it's a funny story actually, man. When I did the ride, I was all like happy, like, oh, we're not gonna have to worry too much. We're literally 3 minutes from the start line. I got there 5 minutes before the gun went off. Like, I got into the pack like 5 minutes before. I had forgotten my number back in my camper, like an absolute noob.
It's in Emporia. Okay, good. You're fine then. Oh, that's so good, man. Dude, GG's. You found a spot in Emporia. Look at the weekend's ride with the group, 185 normalized, and solo ride 225. No, guys, didn't you know? The speeds that you experience in Zwift, aka in a big pack, are not realistic, right? Zwift is non-realistic. Remember, never forget. Super cheap. I learned something else over the weekend too. Did you know Emporia has literally some of the best water in the world? Their natural spring water is some of the cleanest, if not the cleanest, in the entire world. Random fun fact. 50 kilometers an hour at 50 watts. Always. I was actually drafting behind my dad on a ride a few weeks back. And when I was behind him, I was doing 160 watts, and then I had to do 215 or so, 220 when I was on the front. Things I just don't, you're not used to feeling as a Zwifter. You never feel the draft, right? You know, I kind of, when I did Training Peaks Virtual or Indie Velo, I kind of felt like I could feel the draft with that a little bit. Like the way that they transferred power into like your pedal resistance and like draft and stuff, it actually felt like sometimes you'd feel the draft. Wind? What is wind? Oh, you must be one of those my whoosh people worried about wind. See ya, Macbeth. You taking off? All right, man. I hope you feel better. Bro, I am so ready for you to be on your form again, man, because you have been getting hit back and forth. You've been getting beat down and having to get back up, beat down again, get back up. But you know what? You're getting back up. That's what matters. You could feel that in RGT. You could. Yeah, I could feel it in Training Peaks really well. Another thing that I thought was really cool with Training Peaks, you could feel like the acceleration, like when you first started, the resistance when you first started spinning up, and then as you built speed. Uh-oh. Oh no, guys, I've never seen this before. I've gotten used to the mercury in the water, not sure how you would handle clean water. I'll never forget this time I was going through this town and I was camping at this place and I tried their groundwater, and it was so contaminated. And I brought it up. I was like, "Yo, dude, like I'm not trying to start anything, but have you noticed that you have some pretty high concentrations of stuff in your water?" And at the campground, he's like, "Oh, that's perfectly fine." I'm like, "All right, have a nice day." 3:25 Thursday, check in and check out Sunday. Wait, seriously? For that whole time? Holy shit. Are you getting in with enough time to do some of the shakeout rides? You're driving in? Nice. Good stuff, man. The shakeout rides are pretty fun. Though I'll tell you, it just makes you realize, like, well, you're from a... Well, I wouldn't say you're like it's flat, but it's reassuring for people who are used to riding very terrain-driven courses. But yeah, most of the gravel is so good in Emporia. Like, there's like all the horror stories around like the Flint and everything, and that's true. But man, the actual course is just so good. Thursday afternoon, hell yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna try and get in around well, it depends. I'll try and probably get in around that time too, so I can get in some shakedowns. Give me a day to adjust and everything. You know, enough time to like stress myself about my tire choice. And 2024, man.
having just like the rain come in a few days before. Everyone was all stressed out like leading up to it. But then it ended up being just like the best weather ever. That's one of the rough things, man. When I rode it, it was literally perfect. Like the weather was literally perfect. So I have no idea how it'll be. I'm hopeful because the southern route's supposed to be faster.
That's for the boys only.
But either way. Oh god, no, we're in the front group. Oh no. Oh, we missed 4K almost. Let's go. Wait, 6K. We missed 6K. I'm cooked, guys. This is bad. No, the front group just is fast at the beginning, right? And then they chill out. That's how it works, right? Oh, no. Well, it's just 10K. 10K and all the climbing to go, right? Like the day is long. $350K. We can do that in 2 weeks. We can totally do that in 2 weeks. I just so want to get off this bike. For IRL, oh, I don't know how I've not. I don't know how I've resisted up to this point. I actually did order a kit over the weekend, though. I ordered the Phil Guyman Black Bibs kit. I feel like I got some really exclusive stuff nowadays. Yeah, from Black Bibs. Now that Starlight no longer is a thing. Now that Starlight no longer exists, I got some collector's items. Ainsworth, thank you. I couldn't resist. Scotty sent me the video that Phil did. And I was like, I want to pretend I'm Phil. Actually, I'm considering doing his cookie fondo in October. Anybody interested in joining? I'm gonna try and have my stream set up, my IRL stream set up, done by then. Yeah, man, I think so too. It is absolutely blown up, like right away. It's only been around for a few years, right? Cookie makes everything better. Yep. You know, I'm gonna be so unique. I'm gonna show up wearing the Phil kit. I'll probably be the only one there other than Phil wearing it. You know. I want to get a photo where it's like that awkward moment when you realize that you wore the same dress as the other person to the event. Guaranteed, right? I'm the only one who bought that kit. But I'm totally gonna show up and be like, this jerk came in my kit
Who is this guy? Who even is this guy, Phil? It's probably not even his name. Probably not even his real name. But yeah, the Fondo looks really fun. Huge turnout. He will know the butt. One day. One day. One day, the entire world will know the name. I can't. Oh, that's so ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know what distance he's doing. They have like 5 different distances. I would actually guess that he's not going to do the long one, the 100-mile, for promotional reasons. He'll probably do the one that has the highest turnout, like the 60-mile. Will probably have the highest turnout. So he'll probably be riding that. De Vries, thank you. I was down near there over the weekend. It is just so fun doing the group events. Like, I forget how fun big group events really are. So freaking fun. Always having a wheel to chase. Always having a group to sit in with. Just so many people having a great time. Sea Otter, we were talking... No, we were talking my ride over the weekend. And when we were talking about, there's a Fondo in October called Phil's Cookie Fondo, hosted by an ex-pro who's probably one of the biggest, I don't know, content creators in the biking space now. And he started an event a few years back that is now like one of the biggest group events in the US. Give VC some cred. Does he even do anything anymore? Actually asking seriously, does he still do stuff? I don't want to discount. VC is a good dude. I've met him now 3 or 4 times. And he's actually a genuine dude. He might seem like an asshole sometimes, but we're all assholes sometimes. But when you meet him in person, he's a good dude, from my experience. He's just very passionate, if you know what I mean. But he's the guy, like, who'll go out of his way to, like, take pictures with people and hang out for a second. He's not like the guy who immediately tries to dip. Not to throw shade, but not like Lachlan Morton, who just tries to like blend back into the crowd when he's done riding, because all he cares about is the riding, right? He doesn't care about anything else. He just wants to ride the bike. He doesn't care about all the fanfare, which is also a level of respect I think is warranted. You met him at Rattlesnake. Did you have kind of a similar experience? He actually hung out with me for a second and chatted. He actually, like, when I took photos of him, he actually acknowledged that I was taking photos of him. And like turned and like smiled, which was really cool. If you reach out to him through Instagram, he's usually very receptive. I've chatted with him a few times through Instagram. Yeah, overall, I have nothing really too bad to say about VC. I'll troll the shit out of him because that's just what I do. But still, skinnier in person and tall. Well, you probably didn't get this, but he's tall as hell, dude. For you, it's just normal. But for me, it was like, oh my God, you're actually a massive or a tall dude. I remembered Fez, oh God. And Marblehead, I think, has burnt into his brain as well. Practice. It takes practice. Days for traveling, decide on what events you're attending. I haven't. I mean, not since we chatted about that like last night or on my drive home or something. I don't remember. No, I'm planning that this week, though. I think the strategy that you and I talked about is the best one, where I start flying into the UK, spend a week in the UK, then I go to Sweden, spend a week in Sweden, and then fly directly to Oklahoma. But again, it's very contingent on whether you're going to get the time off. Because it'll be much more complicated flying directly from Sweden to Oklahoma if you're not off. Or if you're not able to join. Same thing, kind of. The UK includes more places, whereas Great Britain's just one of the islands. So they're kind of the same thing. You say GB, you're being a little more specific, I guess you could say. Thanks again, Right Up. Lubbock. Yeah, that would actually, you know, I'll think about that, LePage. If you're going to be driving up, I'll think about that. That actually might work. So it depends. So my brother in chat is going to be coming as one of my SAG team members if he's able to get off work. If he's able to get off work, he'll already be in Oklahoma. But if not, I will probably need a ride. Okay. Thank you for, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Thanks, Schneiders. Who's covering? This is Zach Brown Band. Yeah. Well, it's just a matter of if he's going out there, Tracy, it'll be a little like he won't already be out there, you know, necessarily when I need to be traveling there. You know what I mean? So, might be more strategic for us to meet in Kansas, me and him. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But it is a bit of a tight schedule, which is a little annoying, but I really, really want to do Vattern. Unfortunately, guys, thank you. Thank you, Buck. Unfortunately, Vattern will be the one that gets thrown out if all the planning doesn't work out well. Unfortunately, it'll have to be Vattern that goes again. But yeah, I do need to go fly into the UK. Sooner the better. I'm getting a custom bike built for me. And to avoid a lot of the tariff costs, going there and getting services directly through him will actually save me more money than if I just order the bike outright. It'll be cheaper to fly out there and spend a week there and then get the bike than it would be to just wait for the bike by itself. Isn't that crazy? And I get a vacation out of it. Last stream ever. Yeah, sorry, Buck. We're an outdoor rider now. We're an outdoor rider now. It just is what it is. Thanks again, Flight. I know, crazy, right? Yeah. Well, it's not the same Sweet Caroline, right? I don't think. Not the one we're used to. I think it's just the name. Let me go back. Because you were talking about, yeah, this song, right? Yeah. The Rhino, yeah. I think just the name is similar. I'll ride until 5+ mile per hour wind, yeah. Until there's actually an uphill. Oop, I got dropped. Slingshot to victory! Wait, this is actually a cover. Oh, okay. Yeah, then. It is. I was thinking that iconic pop song, Sweet Caroline, but that's where I mix. Okay, now I understand. Ryan Adams' Heartbreaker. Oh, sick. I have never heard the original then. Five seven, and he's a 6'1" inseam. It's funny, Tracy. My bike was sitting next to my dad's on the rack. And you know, my dad and I are within an inch of each other in height. My saddle is like 3 inches higher than his. It's hilarious. And keep in mind, this is on my gravel bike. And if I like tuned it to actually like be more like a road bike position, it'd be even higher. Which I find even more funny. Until your big race, 7 days since new bike. Haven't been able to ride it yet because it's been too cold. You are a man of some real restraint, Buck. Let me see if I can find this picture of me. Might be difficult. Let me see if I can find this photo of me to explain what you're supposed to do in this exact situation. Blah, 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 never too cold. You don't have the right gear, blah, blah, blah. Oh, there you go. Buckies, this is how I know that we're just kindred spirits. This is how I know, man. Oh. 67 in Roanoke. Plenty of snow. Guys, we had a heat wave come through this last week. It was in the 80s. Oh my god, I am so freaking spoiled. Damn, this photo was many a year ago, guys. Holy jeez. This is very, I don't know if depressing is the right word, but along that line. Oh, all that, and I'm not even gonna find it. Watch. and a newer version last year. But yeah, guys, we are committed to Sea Otter. If anyone's gonna be there, let me know. Here we go. I found it. It only took 5 million years, but you know what? You can't expect much more from us. There we go. There we go. Oh man, back in the the poor choices days. Look at that horrible that did not fit me very well. Yes, that is ice, guys. Buck? No, it's ice. Buckies? No. Is this what you're riding in? Is this what you're riding in, guys? Also, shout out to my old school steel frame bike. The Road Hare. 2 of your friends will be announcing? Oh, sweet. Oh, that'll be awesome. Well, I'll try to do a stream of Sea Otter. It's been a couple years since we did a live stream out there, but man, it was super fun when we did do it. If anybody was around for those days. Sea Otter is such a great event. Guess you'll believe me. Guys, I have 2 pictures of me riding in the snow. And that was literally the only time I've ever ridden in the snow. But that's not the important thing, right? Look, no, I'm more impressed with your restraint over all things. But at the same time, I think you're probably just as happy having it sitting up within your field of view, just leaning against the wall at the same time. Been in the 20s and hella windy, making it feel like 1 degree. Oh, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Have you considered getting it set up for the trainer just to do? So yeah, Frank, when I did the Sea Otter last year, I did the short course gravel ride. It had very little participation. It's actually very open for if a good rider did that race. It's like very the podium is a very open because everyone does the 90 mile because that's the lifetime one or whatever, and everyone wants to do that. Everyone wants to do the actual like official segment. Oh shit. Whoops. Rip. I clicked the wrong button. Rip. But it was actually really surprising. It was kind of it was like the first real year that they've moved it into the gravel. They're calling it gravel now. It used to be a mountain bike race. But a gravel bike is faster on those courses. And so now it's officially a gravel route. And they have a 30, a 60, and a 90. A 1, 2, and 3 lap version. But yeah, the 30 mile probably get most good riders would probably be able to stick with the front group there. You have a feeling that it would just feel super different than outside. Plus, you want to have the first ride be outside. I got you. I got you. I hope you have a good day soon coming up that you can enjoy it, man. Yeah, it's gravel now, which is interesting. People started using gravel bikes like the year before or a couple years before, and they were actually they just did better. Like, you really don't need like full suspension. You don't need like a full cross country bike. There's enough spots that gravel bikes are just faster. It is. Oh, Buck, it is a very, very good course. It is a very challenging course. Very punchy. And the climbs are very steep. The final climb that takes you back towards the raceway is like, some people just can't ride it. It's too steep. The speed at which you have to ride, the gearing required, and the power for certain like people weight classes and things, It is literally just one of those, like, it might just be faster to walk up it for a lot of people. I wish I could build a stream rig for it, but there's many areas throughout the course where there's zero service. But yeah, the area where the Fort Ord area is just it's such a great place to ride. It's absolutely insane. It's also just fun. It's also just fun. The expo is insanely amazing. It's amazing. The expo is just so big. Almost every business is represented, and you see so many things launched, like prototypes or like premiere, where the products premiered at Sea Otter. And if you have issue with any company, you can go and talk to probably their owner and bitch right to their face. The other thing is that you've had a ton of stuff sprayed on your roads because you've had so much ice. You don't want to get it nasty and then have to sit back inside, just wait. Yeah, that's true, man. The salt. That stuff will destroy all the little fragile bits. Your bike will turn into a rattle trap quickly. Every road is white. Oh, man. Yeah, when I was out in Iowa, and all of a sudden I'm like, why are all the cars so rusty? Why are their undercarriage just so rust? Oh, that's why. It's even worse. Like, that's a problem here. Well, more so towards the coast. Cars rust out here pretty quickly too because of the seawater air. But nothing like places where it snows and they still use salt. Oh, man. Alrighty, guys. What was that? 2 hours? 2 hours. We probably did, what, 90 minutes of good ride? Like, really good riding, guys. I think I averaged, like, 175 for 2 hours today, or 90 minutes today. And I'll tell you, for the first 20 or 30 minutes, it felt really insanely good. Then we went back to our normal physical state of being. After that, it was like, oh, never mind. Well, we're getting there. And with that, thank you for the ride on Mujimo. Oh my gosh, guys. Well, tomorrow, guys, we will be doing some easier riding, I think. I kind of like what I did last week, where I took a real easy zone one day on Wednesday. I think that's the key. I think that's the secret. All right, I'm going to drop this link one more time, guys. I'm promoting a friend of mine's new single that just dropped. So if you wouldn't mind going and giving it a follow, or giving her a follow, that would be super awesome of you. What a fun day today. I like your attitude, Buck. I like that attitude. Ugh. You riding today, Buckies? Oh, man. It was a bit of a struggle today. It felt like a Monday. It felt like a Monday today. I was dragging this morning a little bit, even though I basically sat all day yesterday. It really, dude, guys, sitting in a car all day. I think I finally reached that point in my life where I don't like sitting in a car for more than 6 hours. ZRL tonight. Oh, that's right. That's right. My team. Let me. I should need to check in on my team. You reminded me. Let's see. How did we do? Right group, we were heading when ball power up. I think Mark had a breakaway. Let's go. I'll have to check in with them. 2 laps of Box Hill. Oh, that actually sounds kind of fun. Especially because I'm not doing it. Especially because I didn't have to race it. No, Box Hill's a great climb. Box Hill is a great climb. Well, but good luck, man. Enjoy. I will send you all of my excess watts. You're racing A now, aren't you? So you're gonna need it. Just kidding. Just kidding. You don't need it. You're already gonna smash them. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out. As you can see, my my mentality is slowly draining out of my freaking eyeballs. But yeah, I'm gonna go do my do a soak. I'm gonna go soak in some extremely hot water and see how I feel. It'll be interesting, you think. You'll DM on Discord in a minute or something. All right, on, man. Good stuff. 9:45 p.m. Eastern, 6:45. Okay. Anybody on Turbo streaming? Are you racing with Alan now? Alan would probably be streaming. He's been streaming again, right? Alarm. That's what I need. Damn, that's late for you, man. That's crazy. All right. You are? Hell yeah, dude. That's crazy, man. You've come so freaking far. It's absolutely insane. If that's not just like the best part of this community, man. Alrighty. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. My brain is basically shutting off. Let me find you somewhere with somebody with actual brain capacity to take care of you. It's so ass. Too juiced to go to bed and too dead to shower afterwards. Anytime after about 5 p.m. for me, that happens. If I get in before that, it's okay, but 5 p.m., that's my, like, serious cutoff. Wait, is Bullet done? Or wait, what's up with Bullet? He's just kind of there. Is he taking a break? Is he about to ride or run? Okay, wait, he's there. He's about to ride. Okay, good. We're going to send you guys over to Bullet.
There's only one I want. I love you, Pookie.
No, you. No, you, pimp. All right, team. Anybody doing ZRL today? Good luck. Anybody doing the ladder racing this week? Extra good luck. And honestly, I do want to kind of check out and see if that's something I could get into. Maybe. I'm not sure how often. I might not be doing TTTs every week. I'm just going to say that. I don't know. It's still up in the air, but the TTTs might not be a weekly thing anymore. So I'll have to find something else to do. Not that I'm done with TTTs, though. Just might not be as regular. I need to get to my 250. I'm like 246 right now. I need to get to my 250 mark. But yeah, guys, see you tomorrow. We will be having so much fun. You won't even... Guys, you can't miss tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be insane. You don't even know. I don't know either, but I just know it's going to be insane. I'll figure it out. We have like 20 hours until then. Plenty of time. Alrighty, take it easy.
You shout like that, they put you in jail right away. No trial, no nothing.
Goddamn.
Journalists, we have a special jail for journalists. You're stealing, right to jail.
Damn.
You're playing music too loud, right to jail, right away. You're driving too fast, jail. Slow, jail. You're charging too high prices for sweaters, glasses, you right to jail. You undercook fish, believe it or not, jail. You overcook chicken, also jail. Undercook, overcook. You make an appointment with the dentist and you don't show up, believe it or not, jail, right away.